This video explains what Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the two great basketball players of the past with the Chicago Bulls, and General Colin Powell have in common. Hello, friends. This is Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, where I provide unique analysis of world events based on the unmasked truth that after surrender, Germany continued World War II clandestinely and became a killing machine. I also provide true news that you will find nowhere else. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, 58 years old, is a former American professional basketball player with the National Basketball Association team, the Chicago Bulls, winning 6 NBA championships with them, along with fellow player Scottie Pippen. I lived 4 years in the Chicago area, so I enjoyed the Chicago Bulls winning 6 championships during his days. Now, Michael Jordan is considered the greatest basketball player of all time. The 1980s and 1990s were the heydays of the German masqueraders. Therefore, it was not always clear whether the sports stars' good statistics resulted from great play or were the result of fake play. One example of statistics by fake play was that of Allen Iverson, a 6 foot shooting guard. I saw him play and saw the players blocking him fake it because he got his break in basketball by meeting the masqueraders hurdle qualification. That's how Allen Iverson won his accolades. Though Michael Jordan's statistics initially may have been similarly pumped up, but the way he played consistently, exceptionally well, leaves no doubt in my mind that he is probably the greatest basketball player ever. But in the 1980s and 1990s, one did not only have to be good and talented in one's craft, a person also had to have the backing of German masqueraders to shine. They simply did not let you get ahead unless they backed you. That means you had to first meet the hurdle qualification of murdering a white American adult or child of non German ancestry, generally by cremating them alive. Another reason that shows Michael Jordan had met the masquerader hurdle qualification is the financial success he has enjoyed, not only as a professional basketball player, but later in life as a businessman. He has been probably the most successfully marketed athletes of his generation. His Air Jordan ads for Nike sneakers introduced in 1984 fueled the rocketing success of the company, and Forbes estimates that Michael Jordan has been paid an estimated $1.4 billion by Nike. His estimated net worth is $1.6 billion, and he is the fifth richest African American. Yes, German masqueraders have made many people rich, including Oprah Winfrey, the third richest African American, Kanye West, the former husband of Kim Kardashian, he is the fourth richest. He is an African American, that is Kanye West, who has become rich solely because of his music talent and subsequent wise investments. He is only 44 years old. He got most of his success after the existence of German masqueraders and their activities were fully discovered around 2000 to 2001. That is why Kanye West did not have to meet the hurdle qualification. Hopefully, he would have paid no heed to the masquerader threats. Now, Scottie Pippen, 56 years old, born September 25, 1965, also an American former professional basketball player who played 17 seasons in the National Basketball Association, 11 of them with the Bulls, who, along with Michael Jordan, won 6 NBA championships. Along with Michael Jordan, he is given credit for transforming the Chicago Bulls into an NBA powerhouse and popularizing the NBA around the world in the 1990s. Michael Jordan was the first NBA player to sign a contract worth over $20 million, and in the 1996-1997 season, his contract exceeded $30 million. The Bulls won their six championships in the 1991 to 1993 and 1996 to 1998 years. In the last winning season in 1997 to 1998, Pippen's salary was 2.775 million, while Michael Jordan was earning more than 30 million. Probably that's when Jerry Reinsdorf, the owner of the Chicago Bulls, told Scottie Pippen that he had to do what he had to do, like Michael Jordan, to get a big contract. That's probably when Scottie Pippen met the hurdle qualification. He was then traded to the Houston Rockets on an $11 million a year contract with a 5-year contract worth 67.2 million. Scottie Pippen received his rich rewards after murdering a white American adult and a child of non-German ancestry. That is the true Scottie Pippen story. Now, it was reported in the media that the American General Colin Powell died on October 18, 2021, at the age of 84 from complications of COVID 19 while being treated for a form of blood cancer. The cancer had compromised his immune system. General Powell has had a very distinguished military and public service career as a statesman. He served first as an army officer from 1958 to 1993, rising to the rank of a 4-star general. He was President Reagan's National Security Advisor from November 23, 1987 to January 20, 1989. From 1989 to 1993, as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, he oversaw Operation Desert Storm in the Persian Gulf War against Iraq in 1990 and 1991 after Saddam Hussein invaded and annexed Kuwait. He served as Secretary of State under Republican George W. Bush from January 20, 2001 to January 26, 2005. Now, Colin Powell was born in New York City in 1937. His parents were immigrants from Jamaica. He was raised in the South Bronx, did his schooling in public schools, and received a bachelor's degree in geology from the City College of New York, where he participated in the ROTC program, which led to a commission as second lieutenant in the Army in June 1958. The Army had been recently desegregated. Colin Powell received his initial Army training in Georgia, where he was refused service in bars and restaurants because of the color of his skin. That seems to have had a deep effect on Colin Powell. At that time, in the early 1960s, Martin Luther King's civil rights movement was about to go into full swing. That movement was launched at the instigation and with the full support of German masqueraders. But Martin Luther King and the early stalwarts of the civil rights movement were first required to meet the masqueraders' hurdle qualification of murdering an American white child and or adult of non-German ancestry to receive their support. In addition to civil rights movement leaders, many other African Americans seem to have taken advantage of the same opportunity at that time to advance their careers. General Colin Powell was one such individual who met the masqueraders' hurdle qualification. That's why advancement in his military career went smoothly. Every 3 to 4 years he got a promotion. General Colin Powell lived to a ripe old age, but he did not die of complications from COVID 19. He was executed for his crime committed in his early 20s. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please continue to watch my videos and read my articles on important world events, World War III watch, politics, international business, advice on health and medical problems, and much more for in-depth and insightful analysis. Please also subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channels, Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, to view and get information on the latest videos. Some people do not have the time to go through the full length of videos. They find it more convenient to read the text of the videos. Unfortunately, YouTube does not provide the facility to make the text of my videos available on YouTube. But fortunately, Facebook does provide that capability. So I make the text of my videos available on my Facebook channel, which you can easily copy.